afternoon and welcome to Tormenta Stadium, home of the 2022 USL and USL League One champions. This afternoon's match is Tormenta FC's first preseason match of the 2023 campaign, and it pits Tormenta FC versus Georgia Southern Men's Soccer. Today's starter for Tormenta FC, Pablo Hara, Colin Masanunis, Jake Dangler, Deshaun Imhard, trialist number 1, Tobias Otieno, Pedro Fonseca, trialist number 2, Elijah Amo, Keziah Sterling, and Bukele Akale. Today's match will feature two 30-minute halves with a 15-minute halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is just about time to get started here at Tormenta Stadium. Welcome back to the home of the champions. Just as we get started here, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. My name is Edwin Pintor, and I will be your announcer tonight. I actually do the public relations and communications for South Georgia as a whole. And today we're here to be a commentator. We presented a couple of times and everything, so I'm really excited to be here. Been here at W League and League 2 last year, and had a lot of fun with it. For preseason, we're back. can't be more excited to do this. So I'll be checking Twitch. We're live on Twitch and we are live on YouTube. So it should be fun. I will have here the starting 11 here soon. Let's try that again. I think that's much better right now. Sorry, I think I had it on my iPhone. It connected through there, um, but now it should be better. We are moments away from kickoff here at Tormenta Stadium in this rainy weather. Um, it does feel cold, and we're live. It's time for the beautiful game here in Statesboro, Georgia. Yes, you heard that right, Statesboro, Georgia. Home of the USL League One and USLW League champions. Now with the ball, Jake Dengler, a returner coming out of his first amazing year with Tormenta FC. Had a lot of talk during the offseason of where he was going to go. Nowhere. He's going to stay in at Tormenta here for the season. Now with Mukwele Akale, who just recently re-signed alongside Toby Otieno, and first-year pro Colin Mock-Eunice. Now back to Pedro Fonseca alongside Trilis, number 1, I believe. Now with the ball, Elijah Amo. First year here at Tormenta Stadium as well, coming off with a very good season with the Maryland Bobcats. Then here we saw Jake Dengler try to go with a through ball out to the side. So yeah, I'll be reading all your comments. I'll be reading all on Twitch, Tormenta_FC on Twitch, and Tormenta FC on YouTube. We should be here for a while. I hope you keep me company. I'd love to hear what y'all are saying. As we have here a goal kick for Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern coming in under sort of a rebuild year, if I may. New head coach Lee Squires coming in and taking care of business here at Georgia Southern. A couple returners for Georgia Southern. Trying to see what they get here, and now they get a corner. Pablo Jara coming in, starting here today for Tormenta FC. Pablo Jara from Chile, coming in on his 6th year now, I think, or fifth or sixth, one of the two. The back line here with his heroic efforts here in the final. Oof. You have Georgia Southern striking first here almost. But now we have Wele with the strong pressure. The fast throw in. Colin to Jake Dengler. Now to Deshaun Nemhard. Again, another USL League One champion returning. Prior to that, he was with Stumptown. Toby to Trilis, number 1, who puts in just a little too far through ball to Elijah Amo. Now with Georgia Southern University keeper. We'll have the lineups here in a bit. Give me a second. Let me pull them up. Jake Dengler now controlling the ball alongside Toby Otieno. Now the Trilis with Keziah Sterling, another returner. A lot of rumors with Keziah as well, but he was under a 2-year contract, and he did have a release clause. I'll be checking here. Foul on Amo, his first foul. So in goal, we have Pablo Jara acting as a captain tonight. Colin Mock-Eunice, first-year pro out of Marshall University, NCAA College Cup champion in 2020, alongside former Tormenta FC player Jamil Roberts. Elijah Amo now with the ball. Amo trying to cause danger here on the wing. Now back to Charles number one, who plays it off to Desh Awan Nemhard. Jake plays to Toby Otieno, who's actually talked to me earlier this week. Hoping to get a call up to the Kenyan national team here soon, with Kenyan national team resuming play. So hopefully that happens for him. Um, in the defensive line, we have Colin Makunis, as we said, Jake Dengler, Deshaun Nemhard, and Charles number one. On the midfield, we have Tobias Otieno, Pedro Fonseca, and Charles number two. Um, Up front, we have Elijah Amo, Kazaya Sterling, and Mukwele Akale. So it should be fun here soon. Finding out how dangerous this attack is. Keep in mind that we do have several players out. Kingsford Ajay, in particular, is out due to injury. As we have the game here, cannot see. Here, let me take the mic with me. Jake Dengler possesses that. So yeah, Kingsford Ajay is not available for selection right now. Mateus Cassini is. As I was saying, Mateus Cassini just recently arrived to Tormenta FC. He touched ground here at Savannah Hilton Head last Friday, so yesterday. He was out here doing warm-ups, but he was just not in game form to get a couple minutes today. The final player missing today is Jackson Corey out of Australia, who unfortunately as well hasn't gotten his international clearance, so he is unavailable for selection. He's not in the country as of right now, but we expect him here soon. Great press here from Tormenta, coming here on the on the wing. Despite a lot of players leaving, we have Joshua Phelps being sold all the way up to Melbourne Knights in Australia. We do get Preston Kilwine, who will be interesting to see if Ian Cameron decides to play him today and see. Hopefully, we can see the first couple of minutes of that center back duo partnership between Jake Dengler and Preston Kilwine, a tall center back line in them, as Jake Dengler's 6'5" and Preston is 6'5" as well. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how they play together alongside the left and right back. Amo taking it on, trying to find Kazaya. Kazaya gets clear. It's all on him. Oof. Great save by the Georgia Southern keeper. That's the first strike of the year for Kazaya Sterling. You said there's a lot of updates here soon. Let me get to the Twitch. Thank you, D Graham 576. Thanks for streaming the match. No problem at all. It's a trial and error for us as well. We just recently got our Spidio set up here, and it just helps us to test it out. And looking forward with USLW League and USL Academy, which I think we will be streaming here on Twitch and 11 Sports. It just helps us get prepared, helps me to get back in rhythm. Like I said, this isn't my full-time job. I don't think I'm any good at it, but I like to have fun with it and get to know all the people in the League One atmosphere, W League atmosphere, and now USL Academy atmosphere. Keziah Sterling being fouled there. Yes, that's a foul. Shout out Dan Creel for making my dreams come true. having him here on the chat on YouTube. Good guy. Oh, poor clearance there. Colin, can you get the shot? Oof, no. Triless number one now with the ball. Elijah Amo. Jake Dangler now plays it off to Quelle, who just recently signed a deal, sponsorship deal with Umbro, trying to find Keziah Sterling there. So it'll be really interesting to see how Umbro gets into this market and see how fast it grows. Really interesting to see that. Kale, who just recently re-signed with Tormenta not too long ago and is back in Statesboro. Today, Desh and Jake go up for the free kick. Visit as we play here the corner kick fast. Elijah Oh, golazo! Pedro Fonseca with the first goal. Oh well, it's got me excited for a little bit. I'm not really used to. I have to get used to calling goals again. I don't know how I'm going to do it this year. But it was a great play there between Elijah and Pedro Fonseca. Fonseca, who just recently came from the Real Monarchs of MLS of the other division, where he captained the side, the Real Salt Lake affiliate. As we have Georgia Southern here on the run, trying to find someone, unable to find someone. Now with triless number 3, takes on that Georgia Southern defender, finding Mukwele Akale. Great tackle by the defensive line. Georgia Southern coming out of it clean. Finding a player on the wing. Oof, close. Good pass. And now it's on the opposite side. Can they get something out of this corner? They do get a corner. Don't hit my locker room now. Like I said, yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see all the new faces coming in to kind of settle in and experience Tormenta Stadium. Uh, the field is actually in very good condition despite the rain yesterday and today. Um, we're doing good. The sub air system that was recently installed not too long ago has sucked the water out, kept the grass healthy and ready for the season. It'll be a great way to see how it's coming up and yeah, no, it's turning out great. Sub air system. I don't know if y'all see that building. I don't know whenever the camera takes onto it. I don't think you can be able to see it, but it houses all of that big sub air system that kind of sucks the water out and puts it to a reservoir pond right across the street from us, and just kind of creates a perfect playing atmosphere for South Georgia. For those of you guys new to this, we are a work in progress. We opened our Tormenta Stadium in 2022, against the Richmond Kickers, October of 2022. and we hosted our first final here in November of 2022. So what a way to open up a stadium. It couldn't get better than that, but here we are again. There has been a lot of changes to it. We We're working on the parking lot, expecting it to be completed here soon, shortly, at least by the start of the season, or the regular USL League One season. Um, we've had a couple of new front office members as well. As a team, as a club grows, we also grow as a front office. So let's say welcome to Alex, Lily, and shout out to our director of soccer operations, Bryce Judy, for winning best in soccer ops this year in the USL Winter Summit. Man, congrats! Keep doing your thing, Mr. Statesboro here. Um, Literally carrying this franchise here for a while, but now we got a couple of help. Um, but yeah, it's a very nice time to be here in Statesboro. Jake Dengler now clearing it. Toby now with Quelle taking him on. Oof. Danger clear. Colin Mokunis, I believe, if I do remember correctly, played against Georgia Southern in the fall of 2022 when he was at Marshall still. It was a clear dominant win. I think it was a 6-1 win or something against Georgia Southern. So back in West Virginia as well. So it'll be interesting to see how well he acclimates against playing against Georgia Southern now with Tormenta this year. NCAA champion Colin Mokunis. Talking to him a little bit more, doing some research, and he's actually from Morgantown, West Virginia, which is where the University of West Virginia is. Or West Virginia U. WVU? Is it WVU or University of West Virginia? WVU, I think. It's West Virginia University. Anyway, where the Mountaineers play. And I was talking to him. I was like, how does it feel, to go to Marshall? Um, to go to Marshall, being from Morgantown, West Virginia, and he was like, man, for some time there, there was a dream of playing for WVU, but the offer never came, and Marshall believed in me from day one, so it was a quite easy decision for me to go. And he said, "Thank God." He said, "Thank God for it." And yeah, I think that was the right choice. Winning, creating history with Marshall, helping build that program up. He'll go down as one of the ones that who got it started. So it'll be interesting to see how he acclimates to the pro life here. As mentioned earlier as well, I think that Georgia Southern, going through some tough times last year, joining the Sun Belt for the first time, and learning a rough lesson. The Sun Belt is very competitive. It's one of the most competitive conferences in the United States, and you have great teams there like WVU, Marshall's in there now. Coastal Carolina is another decent program. Kentucky's on it as well. Kentucky is one of the more better programs in the nation. It's learned a tough way their first year. Now under Lee Squires, who's hoping to take on better year moving forward. It'll be interesting to see how Georgia Southern starts playing, because I did see a couple of games last year, and man, the first 45 minutes they were a great team. They just like to continue to build, like the possession game. And once you hit 50 or 55, 60 minutes, that's when the opposition kind of gets to it. As we have Kazaya here trying to get to it. Oof, that's a pen. No, not a penalty. Looked like a penalty there, but Kazaya with the almost getting an opportunity there. Now passing it back to trialist number one. Back to Elijah Amo. Amo finds Kazaya. Kazaya tries to put it in. No connection there. Interesting. It'll also be interesting to see that Elijah Amo and Kazaya Sterling connection here build up soon. No foul. No foul. No foul on Dash, but Jake Dengler was there to clear it. It'll be a corner for Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern, who will be calling Tormenta Stadium here home soon. Once completion of the stadium is done, be really excited to see them get their first few minutes here at Tormenta Stadium. So it'll be an exciting time. Here, let me see how we look. We have the corner kick right now. Where you see the locker rooms, that's going to actually be a good clearance by Tormenta. Good stuff by Georgia Southern, trying to get in a goal early into this first half. As I said over there shortly, where the locker rooms are right now, that's actually going to be a stage for concerts and venues, and it'll be nice to have that there. Um, and then on the side of the temporary press box over here, that's where the grandstand is going to be, alongside the locker rooms and the Tormenta FC front office. Down where you see the dirt mound, on the opposite side, that's where the several venues are going to be, some apartment complexes, and other cool stuff in the works right now. So, poor pass there from Macunis, but it's a great steady game right now. Trying to just figure each other out, see where they're at. It'll be a great game to test for both sides. I think Tormenta coming out of a USL League One championship. As I said, a lot of rebuild. Um, as I mentioned earlier, Joshua Phelps departing to Australia. Jamil Roberts departing as well. Gabriel and Curtis Thorne heading to the Miami FC. Um, it's just all those players, and Ian and his coaching staff trying to find the right players to continue to build on. As we had Cassini come in as well earlier on last year, late on last year, announced early this year, January 2023. Uh, it's very cool to see that, and then we have a couple of players with USL Championship experience in Preston Kilwine and John Murphy Jr. here. That's going to come in here soon, shortly. Um, I think he is. Should be expecting to see him his first couple of minutes in with representing the Tormenta crest. Toby now to Dash to Pedro, Dash to Trilus One. Trilus One trying to find some space, trying to find someone. Found Amo, but Amo couldn't connect with Kazaya. Um, I think, from what I know right now, the the parking lot should be finished here. Um, Finish the closest. It won't be an asphalt parking lot, but it will be a gravel parking lot in a way. And then from there, here it is. Yes, phase one just ended, and now phase two has started. During the season, fans will start to see things like the parking lot, permanent ticket offices, permanent restrooms, Following the season, work will really start progressing on the rest of the stadium, attached restaurant, etc. Hey, shout out Puff Daddy. We had some fun last year. It was fun welcoming One Knox to Statesboro. Shout out Puff Daddy for coming back this year. It won't be for League Two; it'll be for League One. So welcome to the big leagues. First and foremost, we don't support One Knox here. They got to earn their respect on the field. So it'll be exciting to see One Knox compete. I know they've started building a very good squad. I think we have kind of sort of a win now mentality, which is really cool. Shout out to Puff Daddy. Welcome to the big leagues. As I said right here, Toby Otino uh, losing the ball. Danger for Georgia Southern, who finds a cross, unable to find anyone though. Clear by Jake Dengler, finding Mukwele Akale. Shout out Puff Daddy. Hopefully you come out here to Tormenta Stadium. It'll be fun. It's one of the games marked on my calendar for sure. Um, Trying to see what what One Knox brings to League One this year, man. It's been rumored that they'd be here for a while, and they finally are, and it's exciting. It's exciting stuff. Strong press here leads to a Tormenta kick. Sorry, throwing. I'm tripping, man. So here on the press box, I can't really see the ends of the closer side to the press box, um, but I can see the middle and the opposite ends. So bear with me here. As Pedro Fonseca's with the ball, now the trialist number one finds Keziah Sterling, who's trying to make a space to make a shot. Oh, just goes wide. Don't hit the advanced chiropractor. Corner though, call it corner. As we remember here, Keziah Sterling with a similar shot against the Charlotte Independents in the quarterfinals of the League One playoffs. So we have trialist number three with the ball. Ooh, getting another corner. Yeah, if in the chat, either on Twitch or YouTube, wants to know anything, I know we have our social media people in the chat. They'll be able to help. Jake putting it back in. Oof, another corner. This time on the opposite side. It's a rainy day here in Statesboro, Georgia, where Tormenta FC, USL League One champions and USLW League champions as well, take on NCAA Division One side Georgia Southern University. Both teams logo to Statesboro, Georgia. Now, recently, yesterday, was announced Ellis Nemtsov of Georgia Southern University women's soccer signing for Tormenta FC's W League team, returning ahead of the 2023 season. Oof, can't find a head there. Good cross by Pedro Fonseca. And yeah, it'll be as of right now, we have two returners for Tormenta FC's USLW League team, who went to Minnesota and won it all against the Aurora in front of 6,000 fans. Jaden Ivey being the hero of the night that game. Genesis Ellerby being the first announced returner about a week or two ago. As for the first team, we do have another game next week against Georgia State. It'll be interesting to see how that goes as well. Georgia State, who is also part of the Sun Belt, um, also have a good team, and see what test that brings to them. Tormenta FC Academy alum Stephen O'Hearn on the Georgia State roster. That as well will be here at Tormenta Stadium. Great ball recovery by Mukwele Akale, who sees Kazaya, who sees trilist number 3, Knight's little triangle, who puts it again. No offside. Oh, Elijah Amos still with it. Oh, there's an offside. No, that's a handball. He said it was a handball. It hit the crossbar. Elijah Amos showing why he was brought in. Very dangerous. One of the best players of Maryland Bobcats last year, if not the best. Keziah trying to control that, trying to catch Georgia Southern defense out of position. We don't have the starting lineup for Georgia Southern University. Maybe if Tormenta FC social media admins can kind of help us there. That's halftime.
Your score after 30 minutes of play: Tormenta FC 0, Georgia Southern University 0.
I forgot to mention. I think it was 30-minute halves, so it's 30 minutes halves. Um, thank you for joining us in the first half. We'll be right back. We take a quick 15-minute break. See what Ian Cameron and Lee Squires tell their team. We'll be right back. Thank you for joining us once again. as we get ready to start the second half. Thank you for tuning in once again. My name is Edwin Pintor, and we do have a couple of subs for Tormenta FC this second half. Remember, it's a 30-minute half today. There has been a change in goalkeepers. TJ Bush is now the starter for the second half alongside newly signed pro start here, Tormenta FC 2 Academy alum, Nick Akoto, who makes his debut with the first team here today. We have Trialist, I guess, number 1 now, or we'll say number 4. Trialist number 3, on the ball here right now. Then we have another debut here, Preston Kilwine, the center back formerly of the Charleston Battery. On the left side, we do have another trialist, and then a three partnership in the midfield. We have Chris Heckenberg, who returned to Tormenta FC after a solid year 1 with the first team. On the ball there, we had John Murphy Jr. coming as well out of the championship, formerly of the I like their nickname, so formerly of the Baby Bulls, New York Red Bulls too. And then we have Pedro Fonseca as well. Up top, we have Mukwele Akale, and then we have the 2 trialists. We have a ball here, loose in the area. Un taquito from trialists, 2 trialists. Trying to find a space. John Murphy with the space. Oof. Good first shot of the second half. Good first shot for John Murphy Jr. Welcome to Statesboro, my man. Chris Heckenberg giving instructions here on the midfield. It's a big year for Heckenberg, stepping up to the plate after Cabral's exit to the Miami FC, as stated earlier in the stream. A couple of questions asked. Puff Daddy, we don't have any news on ESPN Plus at the moment. This news should come out here in a bit. I honestly have no idea where we will be. Arthur Bosua, this a question about Arthur Bosua. Bosua was actually training here lightly before the teams came to warm up, running around half the field, just slightly jogging, then with the ball, then trying to jump. It's not projected to start right off the season. There's still a little bit long ways to go, but he's here. He's reported for preseason on time, and he's been out here as well in training every day actually, getting that feel with his new teammates and looking to start off here. Not sure when we'd have him 100%, but it's great to see him moving around with the ball, putting on cleats. Still not doing anything super sudden or anything, but he's getting there. So we have Trialis here taking the ball to TJ Bush. Oof. That'll be a corner kick for Georgia Southern. But yeah, no, he's been doing like warm ups with the team during preseason, but once like they get to the technical part or just playing, he's still unable to play that time. But yeah, still raining here in Statesboro, Georgia. If it doesn't rain in Statesboro, we don't want it. This is real soccer right here. Real soccer's played in the rain at Tormenta Stadium. Cross coming in. Nothing. Nada de nada.
The cross coming for Georgia Southern, who's looked pretty decent these past couple of minutes. Trying to get one early, trying to get ahead. Nothing there. Oh, someone hit the press box. Don't hit the press box. Implementing a mild press here from Tormenta. Good ball by Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern finding themselves through here. And to get to it, now Preston's there. And to clear it, Chris Heckenberg now playing it off. Trying to find a fast counterattack. And Georgia Southern covered well. Heckenberg once again on the ball. Second year with the first team, formerly playing with Tormenta FC 2 in the summer of 2021, I believe. Brought in as a trialist, impressed in the offseason of 2021, got signed, and then triggered his extension. And he's back for year 2. Heckenberg out of Cal Baptist University. Won the WAC this year, WAC. Made a small little run in the tournament this year. Now Kale with the ball, trying to find someone, if unable to find anyone. Kale, who's just started playing professionally, obviously he was playing professionally for a while, but he played 6 years in Europe with Villarreal and then in Cyprus as well. But just only played professionally in the United States until last year in 2022 when he signed with Tormenta FC. In the middle of the season, I believe in August was when he signed. Came in hot, came in ready to play, ready to prove that he was ready to come back and get his opportunity. Former U.S. international, Kale, last competed with the U.S. I believe in 2019 with the U23 team. So we can see right there, Chris Hackenberg passing it to Akale. Pedro finding Akale again on the wing. Oof, Akale got fouled there. Free kick for Tormenta. Kwele Akale for taking the free kick here. Akale puts it in, trying to find anyone, unable to find anyone. Kingford is just being kept out due to precaution, from what I heard. Shouldn't be out for a long time. Just being cautious with the previous injury. No need to risk him right now. Oof, Preston there, clearing it off well to the side for the trialist center back that we have right now. Now with Nick Cotto out of Kaiser University. Nicky Cotto, who has been granted a scholarship under Bellevue University to finish off his degree and signing pro this year. It's something that the USL has granted one scholarship to each team in the USL Championship and USL League One. So it's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting a big crowd today, and surely it's nothing compared to our League One final. But shout out and appreciate all the people that actually came out today on the raining day. Like close to maybe 100 people for a preseason match against Georgia Southern. So we really appreciate that, and thank you for coming out. And we hope to see y'all in better weather as well. Uh, yeah, it's a good crowd out here. It's not that bad, especially like in this cold, rainy weather. We had to move field boards and everything this afternoon, and it was really cold. We got wet and everything, but it's nice to be in the press box right now. But surely we'll have to be out there again sometime soon, as we have Nicky Cotto with the ball. Very fast, very agile, very pacey, very versatile. Play up in the midfield as a winger, even as a winger, but currently right now playing as the team's right back. Finding a good connection there with Akale. Akale getting fouled again. John Murphy playing it from Akale. Can he get to it? Ooh, Pedro got to it. Yes, he did, and he got a corner kick out of it. Good play by Tormenta. Good stuff. Played it fast, but nothing really happened there. First team news for Tormenta. I think we're pretty set in stone. Actually, I don't think we're getting close to signing anyone as of right now. A couple of trialists trying to fill in that left back position. It's probably one of the most intense battles that we've seen here as of lately. We have a couple of backup positions as well, trying to get filled in. But yeah, I think Ian Cameron has a squad. I know earlier on in the season, after the 2022 season ended, just mentioned how recruiting is getting a lot harder, even if you win championships. But I mean, it gets harder because you have to be more selective in a way. And, as we see right here with Preston, John, we're getting an opportunity in League One. I know John Murphy played in League One for Union Omaha in 2021 in their title-winning season. So it'll be interesting to see now how he tries to win a spot in the midfield. And Preston as well. Preston coming out of the Charleston Battery. Captained the side several times last year. So, off here for Charleston, but the quality is there for Preston. Left-footed center back coming to Tormenta. Like I said, interesting to see how he pairs up with Jake Dengler here, who are presumably to be the starting center backs for the team. Preston, tiki-taka with John Murphy, the trialist. The trialist finds Quelle. Quelle takes on Ole. Vamos. Quelle finding another trialist. Gonna open it up for another trialist? No, he's gonna take it on his own. Finds Pedro. Pedro plays in the ball. Oof, a little too long. Great, great awareness by the goalkeeper. We have two subs coming in for Tormenta. Right now we have trialist number 1 and Elijah Amo coming in for the black and white today, Tormenta FC with the navy magenta socks. It'll be interesting to see how Ian Cameron is going to position them, see where they put them. Now Georgia Southern, can they find something? No, they can't. Sub's gonna come in now. Subs are in. Who's coming out? Quile Akale and Pedro Fonseca are, I believe, the presumed players to be substituted out of the game. Yes, I think I am right. You know, this is an early kickoff time for Tormenta, kicking off at 4. But ooh, great triangle there. See if they find the run. No, they couldn't. Murph put it in. Finds Chris Heckenberg back to John Murphy Jr., former U.S. U.S. Youth International. Sorry, the U18s and 19s, I think, and a former Irish Youth International as well. That's pretty cool. Out of New Jersey, playing 1 year with Clemson in 2018, and signing for the Baby Bulls and then Loudoun United. Strong DMV presence here at Tormenta as well. A lot of New Jersey and DMV people out here. Just trying to. Great header, finding Murphy. The overlap. Can he find him? Yes, he can. There's a cross in coming in. Ooh, can they find someone? No, they can't. Ooh, cerca. Close. Good run. Good passing there by Murphy. You can see why he was brought in. He's being able to create these opportunities. Another 1-2. Can they find them again? No, Charles. Nope. Able to find him. Great press by Charles number 1. Oof. Charles as well, number 4, 5. Heckenberg to Charles 1. Charles 1 back to Chris, who spreads it open. Finds Elijah Amo. Amo can't find Charles 2. Yes, he can. Murphy. John Murphy. Finds a winger. Can he do something? Gets a corner. No, he can't. No, he doesn't. Does he? Yeah. Nope, he doesn't. Doesn't get a corner. Amo with the ball now. Chris Heckenberg. Playing for pass. Can Trialis get there? Oof. Strong press. Two subs coming in for Georgia Southern. Nick Ikoto finding another trial to try to put the ball in. Only finds Georgia Southern head. Now Georgia Southern trying to find a counterattack. Great defense by Preston. No foul there. Oof. Nine minutes to go. As I said earlier in the stream, 30-minute halves only today. Just get it going again. We have a run on the wing. Unable to get anything. Preston again. Preston's looking solid here. Gonna take a shot. Oh, close. Is that a corner? No, that's a goal kick. Trialist number 2, or as I see Twitter right now, Bolt's buddy, number 2. No press right now. Yes, good press. The Tormenta ball. Tormenta ball. We're now back to Trialist center back, who's going to play it off with Preston. Great ball. You get anything of it? Oof. It's pure ball right there. Seven minutes to go here in Tormenta FC's first 2023 match of the year. Exciting things to come for Tormenta FC this year. It's our first title defense seasons. Sorry, for Tormenta FC and for our W League team, Tormenta FC's W League team. So it'll be some important task for Ian Cameron, who just recently got a 5-year deal for Tormenta this year, late in 2022. After several rumors had him going elsewhere. He's committed to helping us grow. Committed to developing talent. As we know, Tormenta FC made an announcement early this year talking about Tormenta FC's hiatus in USL League 2 this year. So That came into purpose because of the team's intention to promote and start developing our USL Academy teams and exporting talent to the first team. Tomorrow we will find out our first three academy signings of the year. Just recently signed today. Exciting times for Tormenta are to come, and as we start with this new model of trying to produce some of the best players. I mean, look, Louisville City has produced a lot of great players, um, and they've been, Orange County as well. Some of the best players in USL are coming from USL. So it's interesting to see how Tormenta FC adjusts to that new model, as we have an opportunity here for Tormenta in the 9 minutes of the game. 4 minutes left exactly on the mark. Cross coming in. Nothing. Nada. Goal kick. A free kick for Georgia Southern. Stated earlier today, Georgia Southern looking really nice here in the first spring game. Georgia Southern, Tormenta FC have probably one of the best pro to collegiate relationships in the United States. Uh, Tormenta previously playing at Irk Russell Field, home of Georgia Southern, right across Paulson Stadium, the prettiest little stadium in America. Um, so now that relationship is continuing to grow with the Tormenta Stadium being home to Georgia Southern's men and women's soccer team. The women's team as well. Shout out to them for winning their first Sun Belt regular season champions. Um, Something that is really impressive, and we had two Tormenta FC alums be massive part of the success of that Georgia Southern team. And Jim Robbins knows that there's talent there. There's talent at Georgia Southern. And, the days to come, the weeks to come, there will be some announcements of, other Georgia Southern women's soccer players joining Tormenta FC or staying in Statesboro and representing our USLW League team, their local USLW League team. Oof, tough tackle there by Murph. It'll be a foul for Georgia Southern. Just one returner as of right now. Ellis Nemtsov ready to run it back with Tormenta FC, now trying to play a pivotal part in the offensive line.